friends. Clearly I am in a new place. We are really pretty fully settled into our new house. This is my new music room. It's set up pretty similarly to my old one, except I've got this awesome new neon sign that I got custom made that says I'm gonna build me an empire. Though you can't fully see the entire thing in the video frame, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But for the most part, everything's coming along really nicely. Let me know in the comments if you wanna see a room tour of my music room and my Harry Potter guest room and my library study that I have downstairs. Just let me know if that's the kind of thing you guys would wanna see. But I figured since it's been a hot minute since I have made a video like this, that I wanted to sit down and do a mental health chat and kind of let you guys know where I've been at with my headspace over the last few months. This last couple months have been great in some ways and kind of tough in others. The great thing is that I am now living closer to my family, which, especially after how lonely last year was, has been so great to be able to see them regularly. And the moving process was stressful, but it was fine. Generally, it went about, I think, as smooth as you could hope for. But as far as my music and professionally, I've been in a weird headspace for a little while now. I'm gonna try and explain this the best that I can. To me, I think of it as there are two sides to what I do. There's the creative side, which is making the music, putting it out for you guys to hear, seeing your edits and your artwork and getting your letters and connecting with people through something that is so important to me. But I'll be completely honest, sometimes the business side is incredibly frustrating and discouraging. I've been working so hard for such a long time. We're coming up on 10 years next month since I put out Greatest Song Ever Written. I've been doing this for a long time now, and I've worked really hard at it, and I think that I can really honestly say I've given it everything I have. I thought that I would have hit 100,000 subscribers a long time ago. I thought that my, streaming numbers and my views and everything would be higher than it is now. There just ends up being some moments where it's like, I'm tired. I'm exhausted by the business side of what I do. And this year, a lot of my songs have not done as well as I would have hoped. The lyric videos haven't performed as well as I would have liked. The streaming numbers haven't been super great. And that's just, it's tough. It's tough. And I'd been feeling that way for the first couple months of this year, but in the end really was disappointing for me because I really thought that it was going to be a song that you guys loved like you loved Empire, and it doesn't seem to have connected like that. And it's just weird because I started putting that song together and I just felt so good about it and so confident about it and excited about it that I was like, I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do this really intense music video. I'm gonna do a really cool lyric video. I'm gonna go all out for the performance video. I gave it everything. And I certainly never go into a release with the expectation that it's going to be just like a viral sensation, but I always hope that maybe this will be the thing that takes my music to the next level. And I was really bummed that in the end hasn't been that for me. It's hard to look at it from the business perspective and say my songs haven't performed the way that I would have wanted. It's been, disappointing, whatever, and not have that other side be like you're being unappreciative, like you're being ungrateful for what you have. There are people that would love to have the kind of numbers that you have, and how dare you not recognize that? Trying to reconcile both of those things has been really challenging because it's hard when you have a voice in your head saying that you don't have any right to feel the way that you feel. And then there's this added layer because one of the things that I have a lot of anxiety around is like, when is this going to be over? When are people not going to care about what I'm making anymore? And as I get older, I've talked about this in videos before, I get more and more insecure about just the longevity of what I'm doing. And so when I do have times where my numbers are down, there's, also a part of me that's like, well, this is it. Like, this is the decline. It's starting. And that sucks. And sometimes it becomes really hard to just enjoy making the music and putting it out. And part of that is because this is what I do for a job. I rely on the income that I make from music and from YouTube to, first of all, you know, pay bills, but most importantly to invest back into the music that I make. So it's a machine that kind of runs on itself, and if something were to happen that I don't have that income coming in, I won't have the opportunity to do a lot of the cool things that I've been able to do when it comes to my music. I think I'm finally coming out of this little funk. I already had 2 releases that are set for September and October. I had a recording session about a week and a half ago, and I had started working on essentially, like, it's so dramatic, this eulogy to my music career and kind of like a departing love letter to you guys, because I really had gotten to a point where I was convinced that my career doing this is done. I think luckily I was not able to finish it in time for the session. So Daniel and I had talked about sometime just creating a track from scratch and writing it together. And so that's what we ended up doing. I feel like it's really the like reset button that I needed. I have never written a song that fast. I'm really excited about it. And it was reaffirming, I think, for the fact that I love what I do. I love creating music. And it made me feel like I was good at it, because I wrote a set of lyrics in less than a day. I've never done it that fast before, and I was really proud of them. And like, I didn't know if we were successfully going to be able to make a brand new track in 3 days, and we did. And so it just gave me that little boost of confidence to be like, no, like, this is what I'm good at. Like, this is what I love to do, and it's what I'm good at, and the numbers are not ever going to go away. It's not ever going to stop stinging if something doesn't do as well as I hoped it would or I thought it would. It's on me, and it's my responsibility to figure out how to not take it so personally, and to not be so gloom and doom and convince myself that I'm done if, you know, something doesn't do as well as I think it's going to. So if you've made it this far with me in the video, and shit, if you've made it this far with me in my music career, thank you. I would not be able to do this without you. I do have so much more that I want to do. I have so many ideas. I have so many songs in the works. I'm just, you know, excited to keep going with this, and I hope that you will stick with me. But more importantly, I hope that I have earned the privilege of you sticking with me. I've got lots of good stuff on its way that I'm excited for you to hear. So until then, I will see you next time. Bye.